Hey everyone, I'm here with my amazing rock star friend Zoe. And she's going to tell us all about her YL experience, the good, the bad, the ugly, her truth. So, Zoe, take it away for us, whatever you feel comfortable sharing about your life, what you do, anything at all. Just, give us the inside scoop.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Zoe. I'm a first grade teacher who's doing virtual distance learning right now. And I started using and diffusing YL oils in 2019 just because they smelled good. I got the Desert Mist diffuser and the premium starter kit from a girlfriend out in California. And I didn't really understand. I was like, oh, frankincense, like that's delicious. And them on me to smell good, not as like a perfume and not for any of the calming properties that they had. Then he loves running with me. He loves it. So I just diffused them, and we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. So like it was really, I only needed like a couple drops in my starter. I still have oils from my first starter kit. Then I got pregnant, and while I was teaching and super nauseated all the time. So I used peppermint a lot to help nausea. I would like rub it on a diffuser bracelet. And I still wasn't like digging really deep into any of the other oils. I was like one oil at a time, just figure out what works. When I was teaching in person, I used Stress Away in the classroom in front of my kids. And I would tell them like, you guys are making me feel like I can't handle what's going on right now. And I sit there and just rub it and then smell it in front of them. They're like, what are you doing? I was like, this is essential oils, you guys. Like, I have to have it. You guys are crazy. And it helped. It helped a lot. I was able to like take a deep breath when I was rolling them on, and be able to collect myself. Then, when my second son was born, it was in the midst of COVID, in August 2020. So, masks on, having to deal with delivering, and that was really stressful. And then I found out this year that I wasn't asked back to. Thank you. So then I tried while he was in the car seat, calm in the house. I rubbed Peace and Calming on his feet in a roller. And it was like, I think the shock of the cold roller ball, in addition to the oil, like shocked him. And he was silent the entire car ride. And I was like, oh girl, I am never leaving the house again without this oil. And, newborns, like they wake up and they are restless at night, and okay, oils in my life would have been a complete meltdown. But anyways, so Peace and Calming in the car seat. And then that is like where I started figuring out like, okay, it's not just me that needs these. My boys can also have awesome benefits from them as well. So I started kind of looking into like the sleepy ones just to help promote more restful sleep. And I discovered Sleepy Eyes, and girl, if I could take a bath in that stuff, I would. It is amazing. You are cuckoo cuckoo, dude. Do you want to answer a question with me? Okay. Here. You come answer a question. Do you like rubbing oils on you?
Yeah.
You do? What oil do you like the most?
The black one.
We don't have a black one. Do you like Sleepy Eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like lavender?
Yeah.
Yeah. But when I found out that I wasn't asked back to my position as a teacher, I decided that every time we got him in the car seat, before we did that, like 20 to 30 minutes before, I would rub Peace and Calming on his feet and spine and chest, just to cover all my bases, and then put him in the car seat while we were still in the house. That way it was not I think the rushing bothered him a lot. It solved most of our problems. We hardly now have any incidents of crying in the car. Every night we have like a routine. We do a bath, we do dinner, we do bath, books, bedtime, and they've now like within the last probably 2 months, I've made them each their own special roller bottle with their own special stuff. And my 3-year-old gets to rub it on my 7-month-old, and it's like our thing. We do our oils together. And it's awesome because it just allows them a chance to like bond together and do something for someone that isn't them. So like my 7-month-old gets the foot massage from the 3-year-old, and it's something he can do to show his brother, I love you. These things feel nice and feel good, and I'm going to do it for you. And it's cool to watch because he just did it tonight, and it was so awesome to like just get to watch it. You know, he put him on his back and on his feet, and my littlest one loves it. They just like enjoy being together doing it. But I am still learning so much about the things that oils can do, and they're not just for smell good, and they're not just for emotions. They're for, wow, so much more than that. And I am so glad that I'm able to learn about it because it's helped me a ton. That Progessence Plus, wow. Holy cow. I had no idea that I could feel happy when I woke up in the morning. Even if my child has clogged the toilet or had an accident, it's okay. I can handle it. I'm not in a bad mood. We're good. It's okay. That stuff is amazing. Wow. My sister told me about it because my sister does oils as well. And she was like, I always feel like I'm on edge, or like there's just one more thing that's going to happen and I feel like I'm going to lose it. And I was getting to that point with like technically losing my job and having, you know, and we moved, and I have 2 kids, and my husband's works in law enforcement. It's very overwhelming, all of it. So I just started using that Progessence Plus, I think like 4 days ago. I'm on every day, change the spot every day. And I notice in the morning, I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'm not at my husband's throat or ready to be sad because my kid is awake at 6:05. I can handle all of those really strong emotions better than I have ever been able to before with that oil. I don't know what else I'm using. I want to start incorporating stuff into like skincare,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
he likes his.
What would you tell someone that feels, you know, typical skeptical? I don't know about this whole oil thing.
So I actually have a girlfriend that I made a roller for. I made her a Copaiba and Panaway roller for her leg. And she was like, dude, it's helping so much. I just like totally forgot about it. So she was interested in purchasing a kit. And I messaged her this morning, and she said she decided to just grab a couple oils. And I said, that's the best way to do it. That's totally okay. Grab a couple that you maybe like feel comfortable or like know the smell. and just go from there. Just try a couple or ask someone like me. Like I love to make samples, a couple drops, send it off. If you love it, yay. And a couple drops made me a believer, man. There was like 3 drops of peace and calming and I was hooked. That was the end of it. So, and like join all the groups you can. Like if you know somebody who can add you to those groups, because the resources that I found in the education that I've had just in the last month has been insane about what the oils can do.
I warned you.
Like I have looked up that the oil you need group is like my top searched thing on Facebook. As soon as I type the letter O, that group comes up. Dude, it's an obsession, maybe slightly more of like an addiction, but at least it's good, right?
It sure is.
It helps.
Fantastic. All right. I am very, very happy for your journey, especially you are growing so quickly and you see the fruits of your labor. You see how not only financially, spiritually, physically, emotionally, your entire family is able to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Mhm.
You're at peace and you're happy.
Yeah, happy. I haven't felt like that in so long. It's been like raging, angry, and now I just feel like I'm on an even keel, you know, not there are things that like stress me out, but I can handle them in a normal fashion rather than angry or upset.
Right.
Just you wanna be on there?
So cute. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you nailed it. If there's anything else that you know that, any, and as always, it's your truth. If it's positive, if it's negative, we can't take that away from you. So anything else to add? Was there anything else that you wanted to add? Because again, this is your truth. You telling us.
No, I feel good. No,
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, you heard it from Ms. Zoe. So thank you very much for sharing with us a little bit of your testimonies and how much it's changed your life.
Truth. Truth right there.
So if you need anything else or you have any more questions, especially about the baby stuff, Zoe's your girl.
Right.